Check out thechosenprime.com in the link in the description below for this and other great items. Welcome everyone to another Radio Free Cybertron review. I'm your host Diecast, and today we have Legends, Generations, Combiner Wars, Blackjack. Whew. These names are getting long. Here he is, and he is gold and brown, blackish brown. He's gold and dark colored. Not sure what you would say on that. Gold windows, lots of gold spread throughout. Um, Articulation wise, his legs are or his knees are a ball joint. His At the hips he has a ball joint. At the upper part of the leg, excuse me. His arm is on a ball joint. At the elbow, he is at a swivel and then a peg. So a little bit different than some of these guys. They're mostly all ball joints. And his head does look left and right. Blue visor. Nice blue visor, too. And for a size comparison, I'll bring him in with one of his other Decepticons or Insecticons, Scrapnel, and here he is with Huffer, and they look good together. So let's also take a quick look at the packaging. Here is the packaging. As you can see, Decepticon Blackjack. Age EDAD. EDAD. You must be an EDAD. I'm not sure what age that is. Menasor. Nice picture of Menasor up top. Take a look. On the back you have his bio. If again I can get the camera that high. Clever warrior calculates the odds and hatches his plan. I like that reference to the Blackjack card game. Very nice. And you have his art pick on the front, which is the same as his 7 steps. Is the same as his product card. I wish they would have put tech specs on the back here or something instead of just an advertisement that no one's going to look at. No one is ever going to look at the back of this card. But marketing people, they think this is a good idea when it's not. That's what the outside of the packaging is for, and not something that's in the package that collectors are just going to keep as a neat little card. So, get back onto transformation of Blackjack. First thing we're going to do is unpeg his multi-weapon from his hand. He can't really hold it as a gun. He can only hold it as an axe. So, would have been nice if they could have held that as a gun too, but not really a big deal because I kind of dig the axe. But as far as transformation goes, first thing you're going to do, you're going to pull the front half of the car around from the back. You can leave it up and just bring it down. Make sure, and on the back of the legs here, they're kind of like, I don't know if it was bombshell or shrapnel or maybe both of them. They don't peg together. They actually slide together to lock into place. So you want to make sure you do that. Otherwise, that hole, which I know people have been having problems with, that hole will stretch out and it won't hold tight. So this actually like I can't pull his legs apart right now. They are staying together with no problem. And I don't want to pull too much and then break the figure, but as long as you slot them in like they're supposed to be, that should hold fairly well. We can try that here in a minute. Um, the back half of this window just clips on top of the legs. Then these arms, you rotate the wheel up and then rotate the door panels down on the side just like that. Make sure the front clips in. That way this is all lined up. Just like so. And then we're going to come down here and then you just push the arms in and they tab into the legs, top of the thighs, underneath, and the hands kind of hold them on. So there you have Blackjack in his vehicle mode. And there's two things you can do with this. You can A, put it on the proper way and give him some wings and a little gun, or you can put it on like this, the opposite way. And I'll bring Silverbolt in just because he's close, and you can have someone hold him as a weapon, or as a kebab, or as whatever you want to call him. So there you have it. That's Blackjack. Ugh, got stuck in Silverbolt's hand. We'll flip that around and we'll do a size comparison. Here he is with Masterpiece Bumblebee. Because why not? You can see how much bigger Bumblebee is. Not much. Here he is with... Is this Windcharger? Yeah, that's it. Windcharger. You see, Windcharger is actually a tad bit bigger. And here is Menasor, well, the top half of Menasor. Just straighten the camera out a little bit, just so you can get an idea. And I'm not sure which way Blackjack's supposed to go. We'll just plug him in that way. And yeah, it is really, this is my first time plugging it on, and it is very loose. It doesn't plug on very far, which I think is part of the problem. It only goes on about that much. So it does not sit all the way back, which is part of the problem. And then if I turn him over, he falls right out. So I wonder if I can push it on. No, it won't even let you push it on. So I guess it's a nice feature. There you go. I got it to stay a little bit better that time. But if you shake it at all, it'll fall right out. Blackjack will not hold that well. So, but there you have the, Motor Master adds Menasor with no legs or arms, and that's Menasor. One thing I did forget is that this actually plugs in on the front at the top of the hood into Blackjack, and that's actually a really tight fit, but just goes on just like that and then pegs into the front of Menasor. I kind of almost prefer it coming off the side because I'm not really too keen on this centerpiece hanging down here, but I mean, Hasbro is doing a nice job with all their parts being multi-use, just like the feet are guns. They do suffer a little bit as a foot or as a hand because of that, but I understand why they're doing it. It's a cost-saving measure for the price point, and they still come out fairly decent. Not as good as if they were just meant for hands or for feet or for a gun, but I do understand why Hasbro is doing that. So yeah, Blackjack definitely gets a thumbs up, and that's all we have. Make sure if you want to pre-order if you want to order Blackjack, check out the link in the description below, and that will go over all that information, how you can pick this up at the Chosen Prime. And if you like this review, make sure you comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.